What's up, guys? This is the point of view from a Victorial in a ranked game. So right off the bat, I want to go somewhere more hidden. So where I'm gonna land is a little hidden area over here. I miss my area, but I see that somebody's landing here, so I could probably get a free kill if I get the gun before him. So I get this gun and this gun just in case. And then I try to get a shotgun on the roof, but it turns out to be an SMG. But if he landed there before me, that could have been bad. So let's just hope he doesn't have a shotgun. So it turns out he did have a shotgun, so I try to laser him with all my guns, and then I get the kill. Pretty easy. So I grab his shotgun and get rid of my Havoc, as the MK's better. And then my quest, which is really going to get my rank points up, I'm at 0. So this is going to be my series where I try to get to Champions League, starting from Bronze 1, or Bronze 2 in this case. So we're going to try to get to Champions League, so stick with me on all these videos till I get there. Really, all I'm doing here is looking for mats, as it's going to be very helpful in the end game when I'm trying to not get shot out. I go in here to try to look for a better shotgun, which I find 3, but they're the same rarity and same gun, so it doesn't really matter. I like the combat more than the submachine gun, as it does more damage if you just hold fire. I try to pop these minis that I just realized I had, so probably should have popped those sooner. I hear somebody running up, so I decide to hit the launch pad and try to get high ground on him. He tries shooting me out, so I try to dodge his shots, and then I realize he's not crazy building, so I think I have a chance on him. Go down, get the first couple shots, then I go hide away. I try to pick my augment, just in case. I jump down, shoot him, he lasers me, which I didn't know he could from that angle, and I finish off with a nice kill. I pop my minis as I'm trying to get my shield up for the challenge that I have, and I thought this guy, you could hire him. So obviously I buy the SMG, but then I try to hire him, and then I realize it was a prop disguise. So I kind of just get rid of that. And I land here and see someone at the roof, so I decide to go in here, grab this, and I hear him pickaxing at nothing, so I know he's kind of a bot. So I kind of just go up, get the first shot on him, laser him the rest, and get this awesome headshot. I grab these chug splashes, and I realize that all I need now is some slurp juice and some more heals, as I realize that there's the boss up here, so I go to kill him, and that will give me a lot of good loot for the later game and give me a high advantage over the other players. I use that cannon just to get all of them low, and then try to just get one of the henchmen first. Then I try to power up this cannon again and get an easy shot on the boss. Right now, I'm trying to clean up this fight as fast as I can so no one else can hear me fighting. And I head down towards the vault, as it's going to give me a bunch of good heals and loot, and I really need those slurp juices. In the vault, I find some pretty good loot, and use these slurp barrels to just get full health. I grab the slurp juices now that I just have time to kill, as I have pretty good loot for the end game and good heals. I kind of just try to get a couple more kills so I can raise my rank higher. I heard a zipline, so I look over to see a person, so I realize I can't shoot him from up here, so I kind of just try to waterfall down and kill this guy. After killing this guy, I see one of my favorite modes of transportation, so I hop on that and I go right around. Mainly what I'm looking for now is just good sources of materials, as it's going to help me lots in the later game to stop people from shooting at me, or to box up and heal if I need to. I really just have time to kill, so I just ride around trying to see if I can find anything good or worth trading in my inventory. Builds so that I can, protect myself from other people in the later game, as metal is going to help a lot with that. As I turn this corner, I do find a llama, which is actually very helpful. I don't want to waste too much ammo on it, so I try to only use my AR, as I'm probably not going to use that a lot in the later game. Some more chug splashes, and I realized that I really don't need my long range, as it's kind of just going to be slowing me down, but those that slap juice and slurp juice is going to be very helpful in the later game. Now that I have winner potential loot, max builds, and good heals, I decide that I'm ready to go into the victory royale. Drop soap on the floor. Is it the floor dirty, or is the soap is the floor clean, or is the soap dirty? After I saw this person, I decided I didn't really want to fight because I heard that llama behind me, and I thought, what better way to stack more slurp juices and slap splashes, or whatever they're called. So I jump down, kill this guy, and try to go for the llama. I'm trying to find the llama because I thought I heard him the other way, but then I realized it's just too late, and although I still do push because there's a chance that I can get it, I realize that it's just too far away, and I'm realizing it. So I see with the storm closing in, I see that it's the time that the island's about to spawn, so I think even if I can't get him, I might as well jump in the rift and go to the island. At the island, I build a little thing around, and then I realize I want to do a trap, but last time I tried that, it did not really work if you watched my last video. So I decide just to try the trap, but if I don't have time, that's fine, because I know there's going to be other people coming, and honestly, with my loot, I don't want to risk it, and might as well just leave. It's more of a thing if no one's here, then I might as well go for it, but with how many people are here, I thought might as well just not have to risk it. So after doing this, I decide to wait for the loot, and right when I get the loot, it seems that somebody pops up behind me, so I kind of just get the mythic drum gun, and I try to go to my hiding spot, but it's a little too risky, and I kind of freak out, so I decide might as well not risk it, and try to just get out of there without getting shot. It didn't really work for me, so I took no damage though, so I count that as a win. Jump on the launch pad and get out of there. He tries to shoot me out of the sky, but I use my super cool evasive maneuvers and dodge his bullets. I go over here and I see this guy, and I think this guy could be good, even though not really, so I kind of just hide, wait for him to come out, and then I'll just shoot him. I try to look for the rift statue, but then I realize that's downstairs, and I honestly don't want to give up a gun just to get to the rift statue, so I just try to get out of there. I go over here and then realize that the rift island's literally right above me, and I honestly do not want to go back to that guy and risk the whole game just to get some extra loot, even though I have good enough loot. So I decide to just lay low and try to get the victory royale. I go up here and I want to be careful because in the later game a lot of people have better loot, and after I hear this guy I kind of get scared and I don't want to use my metal, so I change to brick. And I try to change to wood, but I accidentally change a little too much, so whenever I build, I'm just wasting more and more mats. So after changing to wood, I grab this guy's loots. Not enough metal to get full metal, but that's fine. I just get out of there and try to get the win. I realized with the new storm circle in the corner, with the storm inside of the circle, no one's going to be over there, so if you want to travel into areas that no one is, then you can head into that area and usually be pretty safe, and with everyone being very good in the end game, it's probably the safest place that you want to be. After seeing this guy, I saw that he had a bot with him, so I decided not to get in that fight as I want to wait till later games and kind of just keep it safe. See that the storm's kind of heading towards Mega City, so I decided to head down there, try to just stay away from people as there's only 6 people left, it's smarter to just stay away, let everyone fight each other, and then when it's just you versus the last guy, then you could fight him. In my situation, I am pretty good inventory to win the game. I just have to play it safe now and hope that I don't die. I try to keep my builds hidden so no one can find me because I am absolutely terrified. Just kidding. I see there's only 3 people left, a guy and 2 guys and me, so I decided to let them fight it out, and then me and the last guy will go head to head to see who's the better player. Then it was me versus one other guy. I saw him kind of rotating towards zone as I had to as well, so I decided to head over there and start building a little base. I didn't want to be too much in the open as I saw the other guy probably had longer range guns than me, so I decided to wait for him to get to his spot, let him kind of build up. If I can, I'll knock him down for some damage and then get the victory royale. Now, in this case, as he's building up, I decide to hit him down a little bit and build up myself to try to get around him. As you can see, I'm a little shaky with my builds, but I'm still crazy good. Now that I'm in Storm, I decided to spray him to scare him a little bit, and then I hit this slap juice, and then I realized that I'm super low in health, so I hit another slurp juice, or my first slurp juice, and I decided to hit him down. Now that it's just me and him, he decides to box up, so I decide to go around and try to hit him. As he jumps up, I know he's gonna try to hide away as he's lower than me, so I decide to get a couple final hits. Now that I got him low, I have to get out of Storm so I don't die, and he will die to Storm. And just like that, there is a solo win in ranked Fortnite. Victory Royale. Yeah. There.